Hi everyone, we are here in Rzesow at the association INPRO with Lilith, and we are going to make an interview with her.
So first of all, can you introduce yourself a little bit?
Yes, of course. Hello everyone. My name is Lilith. I'm the coordinator of educational projects here at INPRO. Maybe just shortly about myself, that I come from Armenia. I work here. I'm here at INPRO since maybe 3 years already. And I live here, and I was also a volunteer here. This is how I stayed and working here right now.
Well,
Thank you.
Can you introduce the association?
Yes, of course. INPRO, which is opening like International Project Association, INPRO. This is an NGO in general, so non-governmental organization which is working with youth, just like you, girls, just like me, why not? And INPRO is there already for 10 years, so this year was our 10-year anniversary. We are working locally, internationally, with youth, with everyone that needs us, I would say. INPRO is mainly doing European projects such as European Solidarity Corps, Erasmus Plus projects, and whatever is connected with those two. We are not only hosting organization, but also sending. We are also coordinating, supporting, everything in one. Yeah.
And can you talk about the best practice that the organization uses? It can be a method, it can be a program.
A very good practice that we have is the school visits. I generally think that school visits give us a lot of contacts, a lot of opportunity for the local youth, meaning that for the local, I would say, teenagers to be included in programs like this. Here is why I would say one example like this, that our volunteers maybe a year ago visited one school, one lyceum to be generally speaking, and from that lyceum, because they were, visiting it regularly, maybe once per 2 weeks, let's say, this is also regular, yeah, and then the lyceum pupils, students, kind of started bonding with them, and kind of started also, their teachers started asking me if we have projects, the ones that volunteers are talking about, yeah? So here is how it appeared in a way that during that 1 year, the students of that lyceum started participating in our projects in here, meaning that not only our volunteers went there to make their workshops, but also they came to our youth exchanges or professional development activities in here. But not only even, they came to our Open Cafe, our Monday Stories event, yeah? So personally, I think that whatever we are doing locally has the most effect, I would say, on youth. I think these are the best practices that we have. Yeah.
Yes. And the last question would be, what do you think, which European value is the most important for the association and for you personally?
For me, maybe the probably for me and for INPRO, it will be the same, that it's cultural differences and understanding, cultural understanding, the tolerance, yeah. And I would say that these are the top ones that we are promoting when even first hours when we are starting each program. Yeah, when we have people here in this training room that we are sitting, we are telling them that you're different from different cultures, from different countries, from different households, and you are coming together for just like 5 days, 1 month, doesn't matter this. But what you are going to understand here, that actually you are coming from different cultures, but you are the same. Like you eat the same things, you watch the same series, you think the same, yeah? So probably this is what we are trying to promote. Not only here at INPRO, we are trying also to promote this being eco-friendly, for example, that you can see it here. You can see that we are usually using online platforms to make some things, not to make trash out of paper or something. This is like minimum that we can do. Yeah, I can give as an example, or like for example, we segregated the trash in the hostel. A lot of things. Or we are trying to promote European citizenship also by teaching how to follow the rules. Even, for example, when someone is coming from another European country, it doesn't mean that their rules are the same as in Poland. Yeah. So it's about explaining, about teaching, about learning. This is what we do here. And of course doing it in non-formal ways, not just sitting, learning and answering the questions, but we're playing games, activities, maybe some workshop, maybe some creative ones, so that people can learn easier. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you
That
so
sounds
much.
amazing.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
What do you think, which is the best practice that the association uses? That can be a program, a method, basically anything.
I think we had 2 events during this year, 2 weekly events. An open cafe without doubt is the most successful one. However, I do because it was one that I hosted and I think it was really good. It was Monday Stories. It was a program where we brought a native person from a different country to give their native perspective, the good and the bad about their country to Polish people. And I think we really learn more about countries in geography classes, and we just learn a little bit about what it is, and what we see in the media really doesn't reflect as much as what a native can tell. So I really think it was such an interesting program, because I saw a lot of Polish people then go to the countries and really be fascinated. I think it really brought it together. It was such a, I think, wonderful experience to really learn about the world around us. So just having those conversations from native people, listening and also sharing, I think it's really good.
Okay, I think the best thing ever is Open Cafe. I know that other organizations also do it, but I love the concept so much. In Spain, I've never seen something similar to this. So at the beginning, I was a bit like, I don't think people will come to these kind of events, but slowly every week we have more people. We started having usuals, like a group of 10, 15 people that comes every Wednesday. Also discovering that there are many topics we can talk about, we can share, we can learn all together. It's an amazing part of my weeks every day. So I think it's one of the best practices we have at INPRO.
Obviously the other volunteer has mentioned Open Cafe, and for me it's also like the best part. But if I have to be a little bit selfish about this topic, I would say it's the city tour, because normally with every exchange group we have, we take them on a city tour the first day, on getting to know them and get to know the city a little bit. And since I'm historian, I'm like working on that side, like some like tourist guide for them for a few hours. So in that case, that's like my favorite part of the job, like teaching them a little bit about the history of the city and the monuments and all these things. But in general, all the local events, like such as Monday Stories or Open Cafe, both are like probably the best that we have.
Well, thank you so much.
Cute.